They tell you to keep going. They tell you not to quit. They say your time will come, but what if it never does? What if you fight for years and still lose? What if you give everything and still get nothing? What if you never succeed? That thought scares you, doesn't it? It keeps you awake at night. It whispers in your mind when no one's around. What if I'm wasting my life? What if I'm not good enough? What if I never make it? You try to drown it out. You try to act strong, but deep down, you know it's there and that fear is heavy. But listen closely. What if that fear is the very thing you need? Because here's the truth. The world is full of people who quit. Full of people who gave up when it got hard. Full of people who let fear win. And maybe you were chosen to be different. Maybe success isn't about trophies. Maybe it isn't about clappings. Maybe it is not even about winning at all. Maybe real success is this. To wake up one more day. To fight one more round. To rise when everything inside you screams to stay down. So what if you never succeed? Then at least you live with courage. At least you dared when others stayed safe. At least you tried when the world told you not to. You see, most people live small. They take the easy road. They never risk. They never bleed. They never dream. And because of that, they never truly live. But you have already proven something. You're still here, still fighting, still standing, still breathing when everything tried to break you. And that matters. That makes you dangerous. That makes you unstoppable. So what if you never succeed? Then you'll die knowing this. You gave everything. You didn't run. You didn't hide. You didn't quit. And that makes you different. That makes you rare. That makes you powerful. Because the truth is, most people are waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect chance, waiting for life to hand them something. But waiting is the fastest way to die. Not you, not anymore. You'll not wait. You'll not beg. You'll not hope. You will act. You will rise. You will move. Even if the whole world ignores you. Even if no one believes in you. Even if the result never comes. Because here's the secret. The world doesn't belong to the people who win. The world belongs to the people who never stop. So what if you never succeed? Then at least you lived on fire. At least you lived without sins. At least you lived fully while others only existed. And when the end comes, and it will come, you'll not be like them. You'll not whisper, I wish I tried. You'll not say, I played it safe. You will not regret. Instead, you'll smile. You'll look back at every scar, every failure, every night you almost gave up. And you'll say, I did not quit. I did not break. I did not waste my life. So hear me now. Maybe you'll succeed. Maybe you won't. But if you quit, if you give in, if you stop now, then your story is already over. So the choice is yours. Live safe, die forgotten, or risk everything. Fight until your last breath. And even if you never succeed, you live a life worth remembering. And remember this, the graveyard is full of wasted dreams. Ideas never spoken, songs never sung, books never written, lives never lived. Not because people failed, but because they quit too soon. So ask yourself, do you want to be a name carved in stone, forgotten by time? Or do you want to be a fire, burning so bright that even if it fades, the world remembers the light? Because in the end, it's not about whether you succeed, it's about whether you dared. It's about whether you stood up when fear tried to chain you. It's about whether you choose to live instead of fight. So rise. Rise even if your hands shake. Rise even if your voice cracks. Rise even if you walk alone. Because the world does not respect the quitters. The world remembers the fighters.